What's going on, guys? It's Dillon, or Biddy, and it has been a while. What, it's been like over 3 years since that Charlotte Team Report video, and then like 6 years before that. I was playing Sword and Shield, Jesus. But, anyways, yeah, I'm posting another video. So, pretty much right now, what I got going on is I am in a draft league. This is my first like full season in the draft league. I joined it in the middle of the last season. A couple buddies of mine run it. It's called the Cross Atlantic Doubles Association, or CADA, I guess. Um, and yeah, it is a VGC draft league, and I was considering. I was like, you know what? Other people I know have been like posting videos about it, so why not? So I'm gonna try to make some videos. Can't promise anything because obviously I've only been so consistent, but yeah, I figured why the hell not. But yeah, so today I'm actually gonna go over the team that I drafted, and then in the next coming weeks or so, we're in week 3 of the draft league. I'm just pretty behind on recording stuff, but yeah, so I was gonna do this, and then probably at some point, maybe like every week or so, or probably a little less than a week, just so I could try to like catch up. We'll post the weekly videos, talking like showing the set for the week and talking about it and whatnot. And yeah, so today I am going to go over the team that I drafted, because obviously the draft is like the biggest part like of it. You decides what mods you are using for the season. Like you takes a lot to go in it, especially with all the Pokemon that are available in Pokemon Champions. So yeah, I'm gonna go over each pick by pick in order, talk about my thought process, and ultimately what decided me to form the group of 11 that I have. So yeah, um, yeah. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So yeah, I am the manager of the Seattle Marowaks. I am a team in the Ultra Ball division. There are 3 divisions. There's the Master Ball, Ultra Ball, and Great Ball. I am in the Ultra Ball division. There are 12 teams in each division, and for my drafts, I had the 5th overall pick. So it's snake draft style. So I would pick 5th, then it goes all the way down to the 12th pick. Then the 12th pick picks twice. Then it comes back up to the 5th pick, then to the first, and so on. So yeah, I had an early-ish pick, which gives you a lot of options, obviously. And with my first overall pick, I chose Mega Swampert. And when you pick the Megas in this draft, you have to use the Mega. So I can't give Swampert a different item, which I don't think I would anyway. But yeah, so if you choose a Mega, it always has to be holding the Mega Stone. But yeah, so originally my first overall pick was actually going to be Grimmsnarl, but a buddy of mine, Josh, asshole, he ended up picking Grimmsnarl first. So I'm like, shit, and had to pick something else. And obviously, there were plenty of good options available that I could have picked. And like the conventional good mons like Basculegion, King Gambit, Mega Floette, etc. But I'm like, you know what? I don't care for those type of teams. I wanted to try to take Draft League also as a way of experimenting with different types of teams and playstyles that I'm used to. So I ended up picking Mega Swampert as my first overall pick to like, with the idea of possibly making like a pseudo rain type team and like as like a branch and break it off from there. But yeah, Mega Swampert, newly added into Champions this past regulation, has Swift Swim. Obviously, is very strong, good move pool, and I figured, you know what? Why not? Let's try it out. So yeah, Mega Swampert was my first overall pick, and the draft went back and forth. Ended up going back to me, and then I went and did my second overall pick, which originally I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just take my second S tier now, but I had multiple options that I was considering. None of them were picked, and I'm like, you know what? I don't think the people who still have, because okay, so pretty much also I should explain. There were S tier mons, A tier mons, B tier mons, and C tier mons, tiered based on how good the mod is, and you could pick 2 mons in S tier, 2 in A tier, 4 in B tier, 3 in C tier. So you only have 4 picks of what would generally be considered stable good mons, either good to great. So yeah, Swampert was my first S tier pick, and my second S tier pick. One sec, I'm bad with this. My second S tier pick is actually Meowstick. So yeah, I failed to get one Fake Out Prankster mon, so I went and grabbed another in the A tier. So yeah, Meowstick, Prankster, has a great move pool, learns Fake Out, Psychic type, decent speed, so like it can like out prioritize some other Prankster mons like Sableye and Klefki, for example. Learns good move pool, and it also learns Rain Dance, which obviously can be used to help out Swampert. And Sunny Day as well. Has just good status move pool, Thunder Wave, all that jazz. And so yeah, I just felt like it was like a good support piece like this. There's only so many Prankster mons, so I was like, you know what, let's get it. So I took Meowstick, and then by the time it came back to me again for round 3, I was pretty much the only one that still had an S tier slot, which meant oh perfect, now I can just wait until the end of the draft, because I don't need to pick an S tier because no one else can take an S tier, so there's no shot that any mon that I want will be taken. So I went ahead and grabbed the next A tier, which is Mega Rotom. Wow, I just said Mega Rotom. That's how you know how sloppy I am. Rotom Heat. Yeah, so I chose Rotom Heat. Gives me electric type and a fire type. It get good type coverage, as well as has Levitate, which not only is useful for dodging your opponent's ground type attacks, but it also can dodge, a certain Mega Ground type Pokemon from clicking Earthquakes next to you. I feel like Rotom's has always been a comfort pick for me, especially with draft picks back in the day. It's just like good diversity, solid move pool, typing. Levitate's always a nice ability to have, especially with it being an electric and fire monster. It just gives you one immunity that would be a quad weakness. And yeah, I felt like it fit pretty well into what I was doing with my first couple picks. So yeah, that was my second A tier, which means I was starting to delve into the B tiers, which was good because some other people were still picking their A tiers. So I was essentially, in a way, picking first in the B tiers and had a good shot at getting what I wanted. Which, with my fourth pick, I used to grab Lucario. Regular Lucario, not Mega. So, Lucario, obviously fighting type, steel type, solid speed, good damage, both physical and special. A good ability in Inner Focus, obviously with Fake Out being as good of a move as it is VGC. Having a mon with Inner Focus is strong. Has a good strong move pool with typing ones like Earthquake, Rock Slide, Close Combat, Meteor Mash, Bullet Punch, etc. Just overall solid damage. Is a mon that you can give a lot of items to. You can give Choice Scarf, you can give Life Orb, you can give Focus Sash, hell, Expert Belt due to its diversity. It has multiple options, and with this league being CTS or closed team sheet, your opponent doesn't necessarily know what type of mon it is until you use it, which I think plays into Lucario's strengths really well. So I went ahead and grabbed it, another good strong physical attacker, and yeah. And then, yeah, so 1, 2, 3. So that was 4th round, and then I only had about like 10 picks until it came back to me for the 5th round. And at that time, people were finishing up their A's. So a lot of my B options that I was interested in were still up. And I was like, Levitate obviously is good at dodging Earthquakes, but what would also be good is having a strong flying type. Strong flying type that is fast and can set up Tailwind for, because there's going to be other mons with Tailwind on other teams, so being able to match that will be very important. So I went with good old Noivern. Yeah, Noivern, solid, so a very fast mon, as you can see, 123 base speed. It can also, be similar to Lucario, where you can put multiple different items on it, not as much, but good special attacker. It also learns Sunny Day, which I found out while doing this was useful. It has Frisk, which is also useful in the CTS because you can see what items your opponents are holding. And if you like lead it in a game, you get two of your opponent's items, which then can give you an idea on what their sets are. Because, for example, if you see that a mod is choice, that means it doesn't have protect. Uh, if you see him on his focus stats, you'll know that one attack necessary won't kill it. Frisk is useful, definitely useful in close team sheet. Obviously, you get Draco Meteor. You go on Hurricane, which can also coincide with like Rain Dance with Meowstick. And yeah, it's just overall, I think solid mod for what I want. I can set up Tailwind and then EQ with Mega Swampert. I don't necessarily need the Rain. And yeah, that was my 5th pick. And then coming back on the 6th pick, a couple mods I was interested in were taken, but an idea that was like came up. I was like, I should maybe have something to deal with Trick Room, because Trick Room obviously is also a concept that if you aren't prepared for can mess you up, especially in the draft league. So I was like, I want something that can at least either stop Trick Room or like even set Trick Room itself. And I was like, I could use some bulk too, because really the bulkiest one on the team right now is Swampert. So I was like, bulk, Trick Room, a ghost type. I don't have a ghost type yet, so that was also useful. So I went ahead and grabbed Cofagrigus, a very 145 defensive bulky beast. 105 special defense too. Pretty solid overall. Mummy is a good ability. To get, a lot of the good mons have good abilities, but if you switch in Cofagrigus and they hit it, bye ability. This could definitely be useful for things like levitate mons. Like switching it in on a levitate mon, they lose levitate, then they get EQ'd by Swampert. And that's just one example. There's definitely plenty. But yeah, went ahead, grabbed Cofagrigus, good bulk, could deal with Trick Room, learns Will-O-Wisp. I'm pretty sure I could learn Imprison and Trick Room, so it could be like an anti-Trick Room mon as well. Decent special attack too. So I think Cofagrigus was a good choice here. Now we were getting to the nitty gritty. People everyone was picking their B mons. There's only so many of those left, and then after that are C tier mons, and it's like, what? Like C tier is good. It's rough. Obviously the bottom mons like not as good at anything. So at this point I'm like, okay, I need type coverage. I need to be able to make sure I have certain types covered. And obviously one of the strongest types, and one that I don't have yet, is Fairy. But there were not many fairies left in the just in general. Obviously, Mega Florges is S tier, like Whimsicott, all the other strong fairy types. So you got to make do with what you can. So that's what led me to picking Florges. Not really sure how useful it is. The strong special defense is crazy. I did not know it was 154 special defense. So if I see teams are very special defensively focused, it definitely can have a role. Yeah, 112 special attack, definitely also good. Symbiosis can definitely be cheeky if I set mons up right, and because Symbiosis of course allows you to give your item to your partner if your partner uses his item, I believe. Let me just make sure. Yeah, if ally uses the item, this Pokemon gives its held item to the user. So definitely could be useful with that. And yeah, I was like, I want a decent fairy type. Yeah, so I got a very strong defensive B tier and a very strong special defensive, so good coverage there. And yeah, now that was it for the B tiers, so now we go to the C tiers. And it was again just a matter of picking type diversity, damage, and filling certain roles. And I went and picked 3 special attackers in a row. I guess pseudo 4, because Lucario's technically stronger special attack, but he's used more as a physical attacker. So I was like, I want another physical attacker. And I'm like, what's a type I don't have yet? I'm like, okay, rock. What rock types are there? Not much, but I went and decided to grab Lycanroc Midnight. Yeah, 115 attack, rock type. Decent speed, especially if we have Tailwind from... from Noivern, definitely can help us out. No guard allows you to have 100% accurate, rock slides and stone edges and various other moves. So yeah, went ahead, grabbed Lycanroc. Next, came back and I went and I'm like, you know what? I need something else that can do good in certain weathers. And I was like, what Swift Swim Mons are in this tier? And there's a Swift Swim Mon with a type. My bad, I got interrupted by my cousin / roommate. So yeah, I was thinking like, oh, what's a Swift Swim Mon in this tier? And there is a Swift Swim Mon that is a different type of any Mon I've picked so far. And another physical attacker. And I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Grab some Beartic. Beartic, obviously strong, 130 attack. Only 50 speed, but obviously with Swift Swim, definitely could help. Especially against certain teams that don't have like certain speed control. Could easily be one of the fastest Mons on the field. Yeah, obviously good just typical physical move coverage. Has Icicle Crash, close combat, EQ, etc. Just a different option regarding like fast physical damage. And then I had one more pick in the C tier, and obviously everyone's picking C tiers at this point. Really not much left, so I'm like, okay, it's kind of cheeky. Like I don't feel like talking about like why I picked this Mon, just because it could have some hidden role in a future week that, you know, who knows if I'll ever use it. But I went and grabbed Garbodor. I don't know why it has the 32. It's with that. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, there's only so many decent like option Mons in the C tier left. Like at this point, like we're getting down to not much left. Like there's Mons in tier like Bastiodon, Arbok, freaking Pinsir, Rotom Fan. Like there's only so much. So who knows? It might come out, might not. We'll see. But yeah, and that was it for the C tier. And remember, I have still one S tier left. And this is the last round. And I'm like, you know what? I haven't picked another Mega yet. Like, I didn't realize till that point I still only had Mega Swampert. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make this kind of interesting. Because I think the people that, like, I know were like, yo, just pick Pelipper, you know? Or Politoed. So to auto set up Rain and boost up Mega Swampert. But again, that would leave me only with Mega Swampert. And that feels very linear. And yes, you do have like 4 free like transaction moves. Like you have a bunch of moves you can make to swap up your team. But I'm not really about that. I don't know if I'm going to do that during the season. Just because like, you never know. Like you may drop them on and then it could end up being useful in a future week. But nonetheless, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pick another Mega in the S tier that also could take advantage of weather. In a sense. So I went and picked Mega Venusaur. Yeah, good bulk special attacker. Can benefit in both the sun by not Mega Evolving and take advantage of Chlorophyll. And it can take advantage of the rain to weaken fire types that are super effective into it with on top of Thick Fat. Definitely could be useful. So yeah, I chose Mega Venusaur as my last. And yeah, special attacker obviously learns like Earth Power, Sergeant Bomb, Giga Drain, go in Weather Ball to deal like with the different weathers I can manually set up. Solid Mon, I think. And yeah, that is the draft. Those are the 11 Mons that I picked. You can scroll down here, and we will see how it goes. But yeah. That's pretty much going to do it for this video. The next one I post will be most likely the week 1. That already happened at this point. And yeah, I will do my best till I post it like somewhat consistently. Obviously, life and whatnot has been happening. But everything's been good, honestly. I may like do another video of just me blabbering about what has been going on in my life since like 3-6+ years ago, since I actually took YouTube somewhat seriously. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, sub, comment, yada yada, who knows. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.